All right, so we're working in the shop today, as I do every day, and we are working on a 2006 Chevrolet Colorado 4x4 truck, four-wheel drive. Pretty popular little truck, cool little truck. This one's a quad cab. Belongs to a good customer of mine. And I don't know, I've been doing brakes my whole life. As a mechanic, you kind of do that. I've probably done, I don't know, 1,000 brake jobs, maybe 2,000, I don't know. You can see the front brakes are wore down pretty good. Not a big deal there. Pop in a set of brake pads, away you go. Rotors are probably usable one more time. But on the back of this Colorado, and this is why I'm bringing this up, this is probably the messiest brake job I've ever done in my life. So the customer said that he was hearing grinding from the rear, and you can see there's no pad material left. It's metal on metal. Again, metal on metal. This is shoes. These are drums, by the way, on the back here, if you don't know that already. And what happens is the star wheel adjuster, which is right here on the top, where I'm pointing my light, keeps adjusting, and when the shoes go from no material to metal on metal, the metal digs in to the side of the, well, I should say, it creates a lip here on the drum, so the shoe actually fits in there. And this star wheel adjuster is completely all the way out, and I'll get to what I had to do to get in here in a second. So you can't get the drums off to even inspect them. There's a huge lip there. See that? So I spent about an hour trying a couple different tricks. I took the wheel cylinder out from within the drum with it attached, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cut a window in the drum so I can get in there and cut the star wheel adjuster to free it all up. And that's what I had to do. I've got probably 2 hours, look at that star wheel adjuster, sacrificing parts trying to do a brake job for this guy. And the funny thing is, he said the same thing happened a couple years ago. I'm like, oh. Anyhow, that's what the life of a mechanic is sometimes like. You got to cut a window in your brake drum, try to fix a guy's brakes. I've never had to do this before, but I don't know how else to get that drum off. Didn't damage the backing plate. Wheel cylinders are fairly cheap. Brake shoes are fairly cheap. Hardware kits are fairly cheap. But axles and drums are kind of cheap. You don't want to damage the axle. So that's what I'm up to today. Up to my eyeballs with brake parts. And guess what? I've got to do the same exact thing on this side. Awful. The star wheel adjuster, which is in here, is completely expanded as far as it'll go, and it's stuck. So if you try to release it by going through the back, through the little hole in the backing plate here, your tool just slips and strips off all the threads. It's impossible. I'm really glad that GM went to disc brakes in the rear. But for this truck, 2006 Colorado, we are stuck. So wish me luck. I got to cut another window in this one. That's just no fun. Thanks. Have a great day. And, you know, let me know if you have the same problem.